Okay, we're recording. Okay, so
I just wanted to say, I had a member last night. She's from Edmonton. This is her month ordering, and she's trying to order the U.S. side. And again, she didn't figure it out. So same thing. She got frustrated and said, "I'm just gonna take a break." She just couldn't figure it out, and so that's the beauty of this, being able to do Zoom and just making sure people know how to navigate the website, because that's the biggest thing. If people can figure out how to order off the website, then they're golden.
totally. That's like such a huge thing, right? Like, and just being able to find all the little treasures, like seriously, I feel like I was not really like digging in the virtual office either very much. And then when Silverbound came out and they were talking about like I found like our university and I'm like, what? All the things. And then I found like where they have the tracker for the Silverbound. So if you guys haven't gone in and found where they do the Silverbound tracking on your virtual office, you need to go in there because it's going to tell you the day that you have to hit your next rank. And it's really cool because it actually kind of breaks it down and shows you like who your legs are and who your bonus leg could potentially be. So it maps it out for you. Like you don't, it does like so much work for you right there. And then like Josie, I know like you're fairly new doing the business. Like there's a spot where they do you push rank, like it shows you your rank qualifications, and it's like super amazing because it breaks down the work for you, right? Like it'll show you right there like where your legs are. It'll show you what you've already accomplished to reach that rank and what you have to go, and it breaks down like right to the very like the OGV that you need. Even if it's like only one OGV, it'll tell you you need one. So it's super cool so that you don't have to like do all that work in your head. And um that was so cute. I get effects. I'm like, it's so good. Wah! um um but so like I like because I'm going for silver, guys. Our team is going for silver because I can't do this by myself. This is not a by myself job at all, right? I'm freaking out. So we picked June the 23rd because I don't want to wait till the last minute. I don't want to be like, oh, we have until, it's okay. We have until June 30th. I'm like, forget that. We're going to do it before. So like I have it wrote down and who my legs are and stuff. So Jade and Amber, they are like my two legs, and because they've been with me through this from like the very beginning that I started. So Jade and Amber are my two legs, and then Raven, you're under Jade, and then Josie, you are under Amber. So this is like a really good opportunity to meet your upline and her babies. Aw. So it's really cool how you guys are like, it just happened, right? Like in how we have to place people strategically. And so once you start doing that yourself, like always ask your upline, ask one of us, it doesn't matter, anybody, on like how to place it so that you can qualify for your silver bound bonuses and so you can qualify for your ranks. Because it's important, right? Like it's really important. And we want you to get all the things and do all the things. And so I'm like super freaking out because like also it's kind of like, I don't want to say luck, but because of where I placed you guys and then who chose to be builders. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it's working. It's like meant to be. So I'm just so super excited and stoked. So to be silver, I need two executives. Who are my executives? Yeah, Jade, you're my other one, just so you know. Right? And then to qualify for my silver bound for silver, I need a bonus leg of 1,000, an additional leg of 1,000. And that is probably going to be my mom's leg because that's the next one that's growing. So I'm like super excited for that. Okay, so I want to focus on you guys because we want you to feel really supported, and I want to hear from each of you about Amber, do you have to go right away? Hang on, I need to unmute you. Okay, we can hear you now.
Did it work? Yeah, I only got about another 10 more minutes and then I gotta go.
Okay, so can we start with you?
Oh no. What do you want to know?
I want to know everything. What was that, Dora? What did you say?
I said, you got this, Amber. We love you.
Oh, I love you guys too. I keep straying away from the community and then I come back, I'm just like, this is why I love this place so much. And then something happens and I stray away again and I want to stop. I want to just stay with the community a little better.
Okay. So I now live closer to you. I can just show up on your doorstep. You know that, right?
And you know she will too.
I know, it'll be so good. Okay, so with, like we kind of talked about the calls earlier, right? About jumping on some calls. Because that really, like for me, I don't know if it's like that with you, but for me, I get really excited and I get that passion back when I can hear people stop talking their stories and all the testimonies and stuff. So when I feel disconnected, that's what I do. I'll jump on a call, or even I will go watch a replay. So like if you have time, or if you're like up early, or if it's late at night, you can just plug your headphones in and, right, like listen to a replay, because they are popping up everywhere.
They are. It's true. I know. I'm so excited that I finally got the willpower, I suppose, to download Zoom to kind of connect a little more. I'm not so scared of the unknown anymore.
Yes, I'm so excited for you. This is her first Zoom call. Yes. Right? And that's what I love, is it makes us grow, right? This community makes us grow in little ways, and we learn things and get out of the comfort zone and all that good stuff. Okay, so stay in the community is your number one. So we'll check in with you.
Okay.
I'll check in with you a lot.
You're
Invite you
so
to
good at that.
Oh, yes. And we are having the class tomorrow night at 7:30. So if you get a chance, you can jump on there with me and Kyla.
Okay. I'm going to write that down. That's 8:30 my time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I wrote it down.
Okay. And then I know it gets kind of late because it's going to be like 9 o'clock your time, but maybe I'm going to talk to Kyla about switching, because every Tuesday after Adam Green's call, we've been doing Northern meet and greets just to build that community up here. And so those are going to be every Tuesday nights, but the reason we chose 8 is because it's right after Adam Green's call, but she has a 2-year-old and she's pregnant, so make sure she has babies to bed before we jump on there. But those calls are it's just visiting and kind of, right, like just talking about how we can get together. And so it's not it's not mind, you don't have to use your brain. It's very relaxed, those ones. But yeah, because it's 9 o'clock your time. So maybe I'll see if we can do it earlier.
Yeah, that would be pretty helpful for me, but it might, I don't know, I just feel bad for changing it on her when she's got a good routine going.
It's okay. We've only done 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Time to change it up then.
And that's the thing, right? Is like we know we're gonna have to like switch it because we want to try to find a place for like a time that's gonna work for others, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so those are like a couple of ways to get into the community. And how else can we support you? So we want to help you get to Senior Star, but with Josie and Elizabeth on your team now, like Josie's going to be halfway to Senior Star here. Like I'm sure she already is halfway to Senior Star already herself. So
oh, that's crazy. Congratulations, Susie.
So we need to focus on some of your other legs so that like you'll grow proportionately so that you can hit your other ranks. Oh my gosh, you're so cute, baby. I just want to pinch your cheeks. Okay. So we can, like, are you like, I just want to feel out how you feel about me supporting, pushing you off the fence so you're back in our side.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just need the push, and I don't really know who to focus on my downline. Like Auntie Catherine and Maggie are my 2 closest people, but they're not business builders. Or like Maggie could be, but she's so distracted with everything going on right now.
Okay, so what we can do with those is, like, for those people is not focus on them being business builders, but we can focus on supporting them in maybe hosting a class with some of their friends. So we would do the class for them. All they have to do is invite their friends.
Okay, that would be, yeah, because I want to do one with Maggie's mom, Mrs. Brown, because I think she would really love to get into all of this stuff.
Okay. So I want you, maybe we should book a class for you and you can invite them to your class.
Okay, it's so scary.
It's not scary. I'm pushing you right now. It's okay. So I want you to pick a day. I can do classes in like after 4 o'clock. I can do classes and then anytime on the weekend.
Okay.
So would you rather do a weekday or a weekend?
Weekend. I think a weekend.
A weekend? Okay. So this weekend, do you want to do it this weekend or next weekend?
Next weekend. This weekend is all booked out with our cupboards and stuff coming in.
Okay. So Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday afternoon.
Okay, that's perfect. The 14th? What time?
Um, 3?
3? Okay. And like, that's good, hey, because like church will be over and stuff, so Maggie's mom could join.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to plan it for something that'd be convenient for her.
Yeah. Okay. Yay. Do you know how to make a Facebook event?
I don't know.
Okay. I will walk you through that after, okay?
Okay.
Super easy and it's super fun. I would do it for you, but people will gravitate towards your name more than because they'll be like, who is that person? So when it comes from you, it's different, right? Because you have those relationships already.
Okay.
So we'll get together. Do you want to do it later tonight?
No, because Denise will have all of her kids over, and then she's gonna,
okay.
and then yeah. Could we do it tomorrow morning?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. What time?
10? 9? Do you want to get up at 8 again?
Let's do it at 10 tomorrow.
Okay.
10 o'clock your time, 9 mine. Okay. I feel like it's a Sunday for some reason today. It's weird. Okay. So how does that feel, Amber?
Super duper scary, and like I don't want to, because I'm nervous. Nobody will show up.
That's okay. I'll show up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can talk.
And
I'll come by visit.
Yeah. Oh, Jade said she'll be there.
Yay! Thanks for coming, Jade.
It'll just be like when we got on that high roller in Las Vegas. We're good. We got this.
Yeah, when I was excited and then I changed my mind at the last second.
Yep. And you still had to do it though, and you did it, and it was epic. That's good.
The scene's more scary.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Thank you, Amber.
Yeah. Thanks for helping me with that.
You're welcome. I just wanted, I knew that you had to go right away, so I just wanted to touch base with you. Lisa, do you want to talk some before I just can talk forever.
I was just gonna say, one thing that's really helpful for like knowing where you're at is getting everyone to process their orders before, so they can get that credit, and it ends tomorrow. So that's one thing that's really on my mind, is to get that PV processed. So instead of waiting until their date's the 24th or their date's the 15th, like just message them and say, like, would you be interested in getting a $10 credit? Because if you process by tomorrow, Young Living will give you a $10 credit. So it's basically free shipping, right? So when we start moving everyone's dates to the beginning of the month, you have that much more momentum, and you can focus on like new orders and making new connections with people instead of like making sure that everything's processed properly. And it just takes that work out of your hands because they're excited to get a $10 credit. The other thing I was going to say, which you did a really good job explaining, Silverbound, but like combing through your downline and writing notes of, does this person qualify for the star bonus? Does this person qualify? Like, where are they at? And then connecting with them and helping them see the vision. Because if they get Silverbound bonus by June 30th, then they're going to get an extra $60 in their pocket. And it gives them a focus, right? So it's not so overwhelming, like, I don't know how to do this business or whatever. It gives you a focus of, all you need is 2 people right here and 2 people right here, and then you're a star and you get all this extra money. So I think that's a really cool way to just go through your downline and start writing out names and connecting with them. And then like booking classes consistently, I think is really important. And even if like what Mel's doing is like book even one class and like everyone invites the same one. So there's more energy, more enthusiasm. And then maybe even sharing your classes in a group chat, like when are your online classes this week? And you guys can kind of share the tasks together, and it feels more like a community. And just like connecting with your people consistently, right? And digging deeper like Mel did, because you don't know if they're getting that support that they need from the person that's directly above them. Maybe that person isn't really like a builder and they're not thinking of it that way. They just enrolled somebody just to get them a starter kit, but they're not thinking of it like long term, whereas you are, because you want to see your people supported and your business growing. So just like reaching down to like, if that's 3 or 4 levels deep, like what I do is I message them and then I send them a friend request and just say, hey, I'm part of your upline. I'm here. If you ever need anything, I'm part of your support team. And then it just starts that connection. And so even if you don't talk to them for like another 3 months or they don't need anything, that's okay. But if you do need to talk to them, you've already started that. So I think that's just a really cool thing to do, just so you get to know more of your team. And if you do ever meet them, it's not like, oh, you've never reached out to me and I don't know who you are, right? So yeah, just some things that were crossing my mind was basically just focus on Silver Bound, because it really starts everyone off in the best way possible. So, and it gets them excited. But yeah, I love hearing everyone's goals. I'm excited to hear your goals. It's so good to see you, Amber. It's been a long time.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lisa. Cause I'm just so excited right now. It's crazy. I wish I could just like all the energy, because I feel like I'm gonna blow up in here. And it's cool because every time I do something like this, it's like disperses a little bit, but then I accumulate more because then it gets like I'm snowballing. So it's awesome. So I'm glad. Thank you for all of those, because even I'm like writing them down here as we talk. That's really important. So I'm glad, because oh my gosh, guys. Okay. So Miss Raven, do you want to share with us where you're headed?
Sure.
Okay.
I had a feeling that you're going to pick me next.
Uh-huh.
Only because it's been the last like crazy couple of months. I can't really, it kind of feels like the tornado of like, what am I doing in my life? And then like all these hands are like reaching out for me and, just trying to latch on to one of those hands to kind of ground me. That's what I feel like right now. Like, and, like, I know when I do get like on a roll, it's amazing and it feels great. And it's like, okay, doing things and doing, like passing that amazing energy along. But I haven't been able to get that energy for a little bit now. So I'm just like I know doing some classes would bring that back, but also like making my time available for classes is also like challenging for me. So like I don't know, it's just I would like I feel really scatterbrained right now, with like, oh, there's the Silver Bound bonus, oh, there's the university, and oh, there's like just connect with all your people, and so it's like everything right now is like, oh yeah, I know everything is available, but like, okay, just pick one thing, or even like one thing that I can do, and even that right now is like challenging. So so I don't know, like I want to I want to do more classes like with my people. Cynthia, Tamara are new, like Alicia is a builder and she's kind of like just like doing it on her own. I have like a few other people that I see that have told me that they want to join, and they haven't yet, and like, we haven't like really confirmed any kind of date to like do anything. And like my sister's been like with me for the last couple months, so and like her kids, and you know, it's mayhem.
Can I say something? So is it because you're surrounded by so many people that it's distracting?
It's so many people and like such like just chaos.
Okay. So what about going somewhere and just have somebody watch your daughter and say, I'm going to go for 2 hours today, and you're going to go somewhere quiet by yourself. If it's at a park or something where you can solely focus on Young Living and reconnect and recharge. Sounds like you're not being able to recharge.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think the thing with like I could do that. I like it's totally possible. And then you know, like everything is so like up in the air, like plans change so fast with like 4 different ages of children and 2 different adults. And you know, like she's, you know, like we're helping each other. You know, she's moving into her new place and she hasn't spent a night there yet, and you know, like we want to help get that done as well, right? So it's like, oh, 2 hours, you know, I don't know. It's like, I think I'm gonna write that down though, because I think that's something that I need to like do for myself.
Yeah, and you know, I think just remember the reason you're doing Young Living is so that you can afford to help people.
Yeah.
Make the more good you can do.
Yeah.
And okay, Raven, I want to help you feel grounded.
Yeah.
And so just to like kind of where you you're yeah, put on all your oils, girl. Just keep doing that. When's the last
You
time
want
that
to see my purse is full of oils. I'm constant with the oils. Like,
okay, so when is the last time you made a list?
a while.
Because
a long.
you're a list person. And you need to remember that. So I think like for you today, like even just sitting out having a smoke, put your paper there, your pencil, right? Just start a little list. And then that way you can like prioritize.
I pulled my book up today.
Good. Awesome. Because you're that's how you get things done. You totally get it done when you do a list. Like lists are magic for you.
Yeah.
Right? And like gosh, even if you just have to go lock yourself in the bathroom for 10 minutes, whatever, find your time.
My bathrooms don't lock. Hey.
Just sit up against one wall and put your feet up against the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're and then look at the rank mapper, because then that's going to show you where you need to focus on going.
Is that in the resources, or is that in like my downline viewer?
The rank mapper, it's the one that has like the little circles. Do you remember? Like it'll show you, and then it just has the little legs to show you who you're going to focus on. So you'll go through your organization and fill that out. Is it can one of you ladies tell us where to find that? I can't remember where you find the rank mapper.
It's actually in the Rise booklet that's in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there's also a rank mapper in the files of Diamonds Rising.
What is it? The what? Rising?
Diamonds Rising. It's in the files.
Okay.
You know what I think would be great to do is for all of us to go together like a couple of Zooms and actually do the workbook together. Like sit down and write everything down together.
I would like that.
Yeah, and it would be like, you would do it in the moment and not be like, oh, I'll get to that, right?
Well,
And having the discussion about it would really make it sink in. So writing out your people, like their names, and being like, oh my gosh, I have so many people to talk to. And then also like, what is your vision? And it's really pulling you forward. I feel like even for me, like doing that every once in a while is super important, because you forget like what you're doing this for. And,
Yeah.
and you get kind of in just like your mode of like, what is that called? Like autopilot. And so it just reminds you of like, yes, this is why I'm so passionate. Yeah, so that would be that's a really good idea.
Yeah, and like it's my nature to help people, so when like I have like a super focus or like something taking up all my time, it takes up all my time. And when the things that I'm working towards get taken over by things that are like they're right in front of me, I'm like it just gets clouded, like all that other stuff, and I'm like, whatever, and it suffers. I suffer.
I think that's totally normal for anyone. You're not alone. I think you got so many things that you think you need to do, right? And you have all these people coming at you, so you're like, so you don't do anything at all. So that's why it's so important to recharge. Everybody, just a day to just recharge.
We try to do that, and then we get caught up on sleep. Like my house is an insane, ridiculous mess, and like I know for myself, like I can't think straight when there's clutter, and like I'm like it's not gonna like mellow down until my sister's in her home. Like so, like even like what you suggested, Dora, like just going for like a walk and like doing me for like a few minutes even would be helpful.
So are you okay if I like check in with you and see how you're doing for your looking after you, like going for a walk or taking a few minutes just for yourself?
Yeah, totally.
I will.
I'll do the same.
You girls have been great, by the way, like keeping in contact with me, so
Of course. We love you too.
What happens? We're in the middle of a pandemic, apparently.
I saw this really funny meme. And they're like, oh, riot season has started and I haven't even tidied up my COVID decorations.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's funny. But
I know another one too. It said, so we're not doing this coronavirus anymore. Like it was like this confused look, and it was like, so we're not doing it anymore.
It's so silly.
What's going on? I've got to go back to normal.
Yeah.
And remember, the beauty of this business is sometimes we go backwards, but you can always pick it up and just keep pushing forward.
Yep.
Awesome. So how do you feel?
Really emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Yeah. Chaos makes you do that.
It's crazy.
And you're giving so much of yourself right now, like so much of yours, like every bit of you. You've given every bit of you to your sister and her kids, right? Yeah, like your home, your space, your life, your time, everything. So it's okay. We're here. We're here for you. Good. So you're going to make your list and you're going to go find Rank Mapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to check in with I'm going to check in with you tonight to see how far you got on your rank mapper.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Go for a walk today, okay? Or maybe a hike. Go on the hike and then scream at the top of the mountain. Let all that stuff. You'll feel better. Or cry or scream, whatever makes you feel better.
Totally. I'll go to the water. I'll go to the water today. I can do
Yes.
that.
Definitely good. That would be perfect.
Let us know when you do. We'll be your accountability partners.
Yeah. So there's you guys know the lighter leashes?
Uh-huh.
They fit the bottles perfectly.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And they don't come out? They don't fall off?
So the 15 ml bottles, the lid fits in the lighter leash, and then the 5 ml bottles, you can put it on the actual bottle.
Oh my god. That's cool.
Yeah. So of course I have lemon in my lighter leash right now.
You come up with the coolest stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Raven, I'm super proud of you for being here because I know how hard it's been for us to connect. So I am so super grateful that you're here.
Me too.
Yes.
I love you girls.
I love you too. I have missed you incredibly.
Big time.
Yes, for sure. Okay. You're good? You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, anything else you want to talk about or anything?
No, just like a physical hug, but I'll settle for an air hug.
Right? Yeah. You know we'd give it to you.
I know.
Yeah.
Love you girls.
Love you too. Thank you, Raven. That's awesome. Okay, Jade, since you're at the top of a leg, it's your turn. No. How do you want us to
I'll talk to you
support
about it
you?
when I get home.
You'll talk to me about it when you get home. You don't want it. She's in a work office right now at the school district, so I just wanted to check it. Is your boss there with you right now?
No, they're not there, but they can hear me.
But they can hear you. Okay. So maybe Lisa, if you have any words, I don't know, of knowledge for Jade, because she is not sure how to connect with people. So she's reached out to some people her age and tried to have classes with them, and then they're just not consistent or committed. And she even reached out to a couple of cross lines on other teams, and they did a couple of them and it was working good, but then they got busy. And so she's feeling really lost.
Right.
Is that about right, Jade? Okay.
Yeah, it's something else to like connect with people your age, because they're like, I'm fine, my health is fine. What are you talking about? But I think you can go about it a few different ways. Is asking them to connect you to their moms, or talking to them about the opportunity, because everyone needs money, right? So are you finding that they're just not willing to like talk to you about the products because their health is fine?
It's always too expensive.
Too expensive, yeah. That kind of makes sense too. Just because they don't have an income coming in yet, or anything consistent. Yeah. Like I always go to like there's sorry. I would say, like, why don't you get your mom on the Zoom call or whatever and see if she'll like get it for you for your birthday, or like, you know, there's different ways about getting the money if they see the value. because it's starting a business for them. So even if they can just get their mom to front the money, and then they can pay them back if they, if they get to star, they have their starter kit paid for. So you have to find people that are excited and interested enough to go to that effort. And so I think getting your excitement level up will get more people interested. If like I found I was really nervous and I lacked confidence, it was a lot harder to find people to get started. So, and I was really shy. So I know how it feels to be in that place where you don't want to push anybody or sell anything, but maybe if you just ask them, like do the leapfrogging thing, ask them to give you their contacts. And another thing is like, maybe nobody else listened to this, okay? But maybe you sign them up and then without a starter kit, and then they just build the business. And when they have like 3 people signed up in the same month, then that's when they order their starter kit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just you got to find a way. Or maybe they just order 50 PV, right? They're on Essential Words, they order 50 PV, they order 2 oils. I wouldn't suggest this any other way, because that's usually what duplicates. But if they're willing to start the business and sharing and all of that and inviting people to classes, then it connects you with their people and you can get them making money. So just kind of doing whatever you can do to get them in the door.
What we did with Raven, right? Raven couldn't afford the kit, so she does hair. So that's
right.
How, you could always say, well, what is your talent? What are you good at? What could you do to make some money? Sometimes they just need you to pull that out of them because they haven't lived life, right? To the extent of us old timers.
Or what could you sell, right? Because there's like the marketplace on Facebook, or I know young people don't use Facebook, but there's so many different ways to find the money if it's like a value to them. So it's like really just about finding out what speaks to them. So if they have a goal of buying a new car or whatever it is, like, let's get you that car paid for. Just speaking to them in their language and their goals. Yeah.
And I think that's the key, just learning what that person's about. Who are they really? Really get to know them, become a very interesting person.
Having fun? Yeah.
Okay. How does it feel? Okay, my girl? Does that give you a little bit of something to go on?
Yeah.
And you can even blame it on your mom. Be like, my mom's got this really cool
You totally can.
opportunity.
I already tried that. And then
Business,
it was like, it's all your crazy mom's oils and stuff.
but like
Or-
maybe your mom can get crazy too, and whatever. Just hand me over your people. You could be like, my mom's really excited about this thing. Would you mind doing me a favor and just inviting your mom? Oh, I don't know. Then your mom can place them under you.
That's right. Do either of you ladies maybe have a suggestion for Jade to help her with her mindset? Maybe like audiobooks or some YouTube videos or something that because it can't come from her mom.
True.
Right?
Do you feel like it's like what do you feel like is blocking you, Jade? Can you even put a finger on it? Do you just feel like you don't, like you're shy, or do you feel like you?
I don't know. I feel like the fact that like mom started me a team under me that I have no clue who they are, and then she's trying to get me to look after my downline, and I'm not sure what to do because I don't know these people, and they're connected with other people, and then I try to get new people to get under me, and then they just get excuses, and then I just
You feel deflated, yeah. It would be awesome if you took care of the people and kept those contacts people that you placed under her, until she gets some, like leadership skills.
Yeah.
She just needs some support in that place. Because it would feel kind of awkward if you don't know them and you're like, hey, so about that essential rewards order. And you don't want those people to fall off. But for Jade, I think affirmations would be really good. Writing out something that would make, like, where you feel like you struggle, like, this is how I feel, then write an affirmation that speaks the complete opposite, so that you start to change your feelings on the inside and your thought process. And then other, like, conscious language. Have you watched that video? No? Okay.
No.
I'll tag you in that.
I think that would be a good one. I'll put that
Yes.
link in
Everything is figure-outable is really.
Yeah, audio is amazing.
Maybe even getting some of your friends together for convention, so they can watch some stuff with you before, and they're like, just come hang out, let's have whatever food and drinks and hang out and watch this together, and they can see, like, what Young Living's all about. Maybe it'll give them a little more vision. Yeah, Dory, do you have any other suggestions for Audible?
A huge list. I'll send you a list of ones that you can just sample and see. I always find that I go with the ones that I feel like I can listen to. Like, there's some voices that are not, like, monotone, that you kind of lose attention.
What about You Are a Badass? That's a good book. You
Are a Badass is a great one.
Yeah. I feel like that really helps.
Super Attractor is really good too. Super Attractor.
Now you can.
Mm-hmm. I like her because she came from a really bad lifestyle and turned her life around. She was a drug addict and was able to totally turn her life around, and big time.
Yeah. I also really like, what if you could write a letter to, we did this together. You were in, you didn't do it though, did you? Write a letter if you were a Royal Crown?
I did it.
Did you do it?
But I wasn't in a good mindset.
Okay. If you could write a letter to yourself on your own time, if you're already a Royal Crown Diamond or whatever your goal is, even if it's gold, if you just want to get to gold, that's cool. But if you were already a gold and looking back over your journey, what would you tell yourself where you're sitting now? So, like, you know, like for me, I'd be like, stop stressing so much. Like, it's not that scary, just one step at a time, right? Like, get up every day and do it. Whatever it is that you would be speaking to yourself if it had already happened, right? It's kind of like when you graduate high school and you look at yourself when you're like in grade 1, and you're like, you're gonna make it. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about all those people that are right picking on you. And like, if you could just need to go back and speak to yourself as if you're already there.
And it's not gonna happen overnight. Just be easy on yourself, Jade. Okay. The journey every day.
Totally a journey. And yeah, you don't just like jump into who you are supposed to be at that rank. It takes a while. It takes years.
And you don't want to get to that, you know, that's why you want to, you know, grow and develop, because it would be too overwhelming if you went from star to platinum overnight. It just would be too much to handle.
Also, you can relate to a lot of people that we can't relate to. So you do have a gift there. Like, there's got to be some people, even on Instagram, that you can reach out to that are your age group. If you start looking up hashtags of, like, what do they call you guys? Millennials? No, you're probably not even a millennial. But like, there's probably hashtags that you can just go find people of like-minded that are in Spain, or that are like, it doesn't have to be your friend circle. Think bigger. Like, think about, I don't know, Australia, wherever. Where do you want to travel? What do you want to do with your life? And then go find those same interested people that are interested in the same things as you and make friendships all around the world. And then when it comes up to talk about oils, then talk about oils. And they'll see, like, maybe, are you on Instagram? Okay, yeah. See, this is like a hidden gem to all of us 40-year-olds. It's like, oh, there's like a whole bunch of strangers in the whole world. Like, why am I just talking to my circle on Facebook? How stupid. But yeah, and then you can just make friends and then not worry about, because then you're going to be attracting people that you want in your life.
How exciting is that to think about having a whole new circle of friends?
I need a whole new circle of friends.
There you go. So maybe focus on, in that way, is making new friend circles everywhere. I actually, been a few people that have gotten massive builders. There's one of them that's in Spain. She's just like, okay, Lauren Bannister found her on Instagram and just friended her and started having this conversation and just asked her a couple questions about something. And then they've just been back and forth. And then she signed up with Young Living and she signed up 17 people last month in Spain. Like, so yeah.
Consistent with your posts, right? You know, you want to post a few every day. You want to stay consistent with that because that's how you attract people. And you know, three days you're posting about yourself, and then one about Young Living, right? So it's sporadic, not all Young Living, and you will have people message you. People are coming out of the woodwork now that I've been really consistent with it. So people that you don't know were watching come out of the woodwork.
So you feel good, Jade? You feel like you got some direction, things to do?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good. Okay. Just to be respectful of the time, and Jade, I'll teach you. I'll show you Richard Bliss, his video on leapfrogging, what Lisa was talking about, how you go, you leapfrog over your friend to their mom or whatever, right? So I'll show you, we'll find the link and I'll put it in our group chat. I'll do that, as well as that conscious language video. So, okay, Josie, our on fire lady.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. Jade, I just wanted to give you like a pointer how I'm getting to like younger people than me is I'm saying you use these products anyways. You're going to Sephora, you're going to the salon, you're buying shampoo, you're buying body wash, but it's not healthy for you. So rather than spend more money in Sephora or wherever you buy your shampoo, you're switching and ditching to a product that's healthier for your body, for your face. So that's how I've been talking to like younger people and just relating to like, I know my nieces shop at Sephora, so I just like drop Sephora. Our makeup is better for your skin. It's infused with essential oils. That's what I've been doing. It's kind of working for me.
You're such a natural at this. It's so amazing.
That was really good advice. Because that's how we talk to our people too, right? Like, replace your stuff. You're buying it anyways. Do you need to brush your teeth? Like, if they're living on their own, you've already got enough ammunition right there because they're buying all the things. So they need cleaner. They need all these things. So you might as well buy it from Young Living. That's their first order, right? Yeah. Good advice, Josie.
Awesome. Okay, Miss Josie, where would you like us to support to you?
So I've already got my 4 people on. So that was like, I literally like wrote a list. I talked to 100 people about Young Living and enrolling, and I like was on them. and I had 4 people sign up. So at first, you and Dora were like, "You're gonna hear no." So then I was okay with hearing no.
Yep.
But it's how do I keep appealing to everybody to like, how do I get more people to enroll? But also knowing how to do that process because I made a mistake, which is awesome because now I know not what to do, but just being more comfortable in the virtual office is what I'm struggling with.
Okay, so
Okay,
like just, oh, go ahead, Dora. Go.
We could do Zoom with you, me and Mel, and we could share the screen and go over all of the ins and outs of the virtual office.
Okay.
Yeah, you could just actually log into her account so that she's just seeing her own and you can show her around where to see things, where to find things. So you're not sharing your downline, Dora.
I never utilized COVID. Thank you so much. I've never utilized Zoom as much as I have for people all over the world. And that is our new normal. Okay, guys?
Yes, it is. When works for you, Josie, to do a Zoom for that?
Anytime.
Anytime?
Mhm.
Okay.
Can I be on there too? Because I might be able to show you a few things. Just saying.
Yeah, I can imagine. Awesome. Okay, do you want to do it sooner than later or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have 2 people who want to enroll next week, but it's hard to keep like it's hard to like because I have my 4 people and I'm like hyping it up, but it's so hard to like try to get more people to be interested. Like I was giving away free spray bottles.
It's easy, Josie.
I know it is easy. But then like yeah, that's what I'm struggling with is like the enrollment process and just like really learning how to do virtual office because Mel has spoiled me and helped me with a lot of it.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay,
That's how
Mel,
Yep.
did you hear her?
Yes,
You've spoiled her.
I did.
So you need to train her. Okay.
Yes. She did all her own stuff this month, so I cut the tie a little bit.
A little bit.
She's got the reins now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I feel like, because I don't, yeah, that's my stuff of getting scared of being like, well, if I don't like baby you, then I don't want to lose you, like that's my sort of thing. And it's not that I do that with everybody I enroll for sure. I don't know, maybe. I love on them, absolutely. Some not enough, and then some more than others, I guess. Okay, so I'm changing the subject. I have 10. I'm like, I have 10 minutes left. Let's focus on something else. So yes, I do have to go in 10 minutes, but I want to, are you guys available at like 5 tomorrow? Dora, to do that Zoom call with her to go over virtual office. Are you available at 5? Yeah.
I'll make it fine. I'll make it work. Yep.
Okay. And how about you, Lisa?
One sec.
No, she's at work. She'll be back soon. I know Elizabeth had a question. She is probably laying her little one down, but she wanted some more info on legs and what legs meant.
We get her to join us on that this virtual office Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should wait to talk to her and figure out a couple times that work for all of us in the group message after this Zoom call.
Okay. Yes, Raven, you can totally join. We can just do another Zoom call and then share a screen. And if you guys, like, if you want to, we could go into each of your accounts, but we could also use mine as well if they wanted to see different things, because they're all our team, right? If everybody's comfortable with that. Okay. So yeah, so are you available at 5 tomorrow, Lisa?
Yep, I am.
Okay. Raven, are you in for 5 tomorrow? Okay. So we'll do 5 tomorrow. Same time, same place. Oh my gosh, 2 days in a row. I'm spoiled. Okay. And what's your goals, Josie?
I want to hit senior star by, I'm going to be like real ambitious. June 23rd, the day you rank up, I want to be able to hit senior star and help Elizabeth get her 2 legs so she gets her silver bound as well.
Okay. I'm so excited for that. Oh my gosh. Okay. If you guys go and look, because it's in that Rise, both you ladies did your Rise. Did you do a rank mapper in there of like, did you do that part? But you did it, I think you did your booklet, didn't you, before you had all your members? Is it on page 33? That's where it is, isn't it?
Okay. I did it in Thrive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to go over that, or if Josie, if you want to, on how to get to senior star, if you want to do that one. And then you'll know how to do that, how to get there.
Okay, let me find it because it's like.
Pardon me?
Is that where it has the enrollment date like start? Because there's like a lot of pages. When I wrote it in my little book, I have like 100 from that Rise Up.
Okay, on Rise Up on page 33, it'll like, it shows you how to get to senior star.
Okay, yeah. Where is that? Where is that? Give me 1 second.
Yep.
No, I'm just trying to find it. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to find it. I did it. There's just like, I wrote so many pages.
It's okay. We can.
I literally wrote so many pages from the Rise Up. I was like 100.
Okay. In the Rise Up booklet, though, on like page 33 of the booklet.
Yeah. Found it. Yeah.
Awesome.
22, 22, 22, 22. There we go. It's just taking a second to load up.
Okay.
The Rise to Senior Star.
There it is, yeah.
Okay, I got it now. So to track, so you want me to talk about what it is to rise to Senior Star or my progress?
Okay, so do you see those little circles? No. Am I still there? Do you see those little circles where it says you? and
Yeah.
then underneath that. So you're going to make the same little graph
Yep.
and of who you're going to put under there and how much,
Yeah.
because Angela's leg is going to be huge already. And then so
Mhm.
you just find out, so you're going to look at where you need your PV.
Okay.
And those are the
So
people.
I know Elizabeth is going to be one of my main my one leg
Mm-hmm.
because of just like how motivated and how like she already had a party without even having her kit yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that leg will be good, and I'm thinking I don't know who I would have on my second leg because Elizabeth is under my mom, and then
Okay.
Julie is under.
She's at the top. So
Yeah.
what we're going to do is we are going to talk to Young Living because you have time, and we are going to get your team moved around. And we're going to
Mhm.
put your mom at the top of one and Elizabeth
Yeah.
at the top of the other.
Yeah.
And then we'll put the other two ladies. I don't know. Do you want Angela under your mom or under Elizabeth?
I would put her under my mom.
Okay.
She's my mom's best friend, and they're both grandmas. So then
yes.
now, like, my mom's into like now she's like, oh, you have grandkids, you need oils.
Okay. So
And Elizabeth is actually the Julie's brother is her stepdad, so that would be a really good connection to have Julie to Elizabeth.
okay. So that's what your team, we're going to get your team changed like that because you have 30 days to move people.
Mm-hmm.
And so we still have the time to move those around.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then you just need to look at where you need your PV then with your team organized that way.
Okay.
Okay. And then that'll help you too of when you and where you want to place your new people.
Mm-hmm.
Does
Because I
she?
know the two people that I'm enrolling. One is a young mom who's interested in switching and ditching all like her products, and then the other one is a grandma who wants to switch and ditch as well.
Okay.
So I don't know where would I put those
I would
because they're
start
both in
maybe
order.
the third leg. Just
Okay.
keep it not confusing at this point. So just fix around those two legs that she has going on with Young Living.
Yep.
And then start a third leg.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to have to go. So I don't know if you guys wanted to keep talking or not, because I just have to do a teleconference call and I could leave the Zoom going if we had to. But do you guys still want to keep talking, chatting, or is everybody need a breather and we can get together at 5 tomorrow?
I gotta feed my kids.
Now let's reconnect tomorrow at 5.
Okay, sounds
Write your
perfect.
list, Susan.
Yeah, I will.
Yes.
I already have, well, because of the 3 things that I need to do. So it's starting.
Good. Yay!
So good to see you all.
Yeah, it was really nice to see you ladies too.
That's awesome.
Love you all.
Love you too. Thank you guys. And we'll see you at 5.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Bye.